starter.
Mm-hmm.
I was growing up. My sister gave me the name Crybaby Lau because I was a huge crybaby. Like, the story of my life is that literally, like, seriously, the story of my life is that I may act like I'm sassy, but like if you're mean to me, there's a 900% chance I'll cry. But I was always this really sensitive and compassionate person. Even like when I played with my Barbie dolls when I was younger with my brother, but he was always into Godzilla and shit like that. And like he would, I don't know, like I would always have like a really nice day with my Barbies, and then he would come with his dinosaur and just knock everything down. And I was like, why the hell did you do that? You know, like it just makes me cry like that. But I always grew up around people who saw that as a weakness and said things like, "Oh, stop crying," you know, like people will keep bullying you if you all you do is cry, or my friends will say some stuff like, "Girl, why are you you're too nice. Like I gotta teach you how to be a bitch," or "Gosh, Viv, you're such a crybaby," or like, "Why are you even crying? There's like no sense in that," and don't cry, be strong. And because of that, I grew up having a hard time accepting myself because, well, I think I did, because I was always trying to make myself fit into that strong persona everybody was inflicting upon me. And an example would be always comparing myself to like stronger women, I guess. And comparing yourself to other people is kind of normal. Like everybody goes through that, but I personally had a really hard time pinpointing my strengths, because I felt like a lot of my flaws were always brought up more than my strengths. So every time like I was complimented on like my strengths and like whatnot, or my skills and abilities, like it was really hard for me to take in or believe, especially like when I dated. It was really hard because like there was this one guy that I dated back in, it was kind of recent, but he was really, really, really nice to me, and like it was like really weird to me that he was just so nice to me. Like we connected emotionally, and a lot of the stuff that he said to me, like I didn't believe, and I ended up like fucking that relationship over. And then, so that's one thing. And like every time my friends would say something nice to me, like it was just, I don't know. Like I always thought I was this weak person because I cried a lot, because my parents and my siblings would be like you're really just like really sensitive. Like you're easily to get picked on because you're really sensitive. But yeah. And I think a lot of times people think being strong is about holding back from your actual feelings or your emotions and just letting it pass without confronting your feelings about it, which I see a lot with my dad and maybe my brothers and my sisters and my parents too. But every time I try to do that, I felt really empty inside. Like became more and more of a person that I wasn't. So, because like if you think about it, like all that bottled up feelings kind of escalate into something unpleasant, you know? And I think as human beings, we need to go through these stages of recovery so we finally feel refreshed or at peace. And I think that really helps. That really starts with acknowledging your feelings. So like me crying is like acknowledging like how much I care, and I think